All praise to the Most High, and Yahweh shall bless. Giving all honors to the Most High. This is Disciples of Christ coming to you with another Thursday class. It's raining outside. Just kind of, I didn't know if it's going to bust out rain like that. But yeah, today's class is going to be over voting. Israelites are not to vote in this country. We don't have to vote. We already got our leader. You just got to be woke up to that. And it ain't who you think you serve in Central Georgia, the white Jesus, known as Yahweh Shai, and the Most High is who we serve. So, this voting, this country, this democracy, this Babylon, this United States, you got to come up out of it, man. Because the Most High said we ain't dealing with this stuff. We in captivity. And not only that, these people don't even look at you as a citizen of this country. You so-called blacks. And even you Hispanics, and you Native Americans, and any other nationality that come here of color. And we're going to pull that for you out of the, it's called the law.com. It's the law coming out of this country. Citizen. So according to this country, a citizen is persons, one who, under the Constitution and the laws of the United States, has a right to vote for representatives in Congress. So you may think, oh, I got that right. I just went and voted. But we're going to keep reading. And other public offices. And who is qualified to fill offices in the gifts of the people. In a more extended sense, under the word citizen, are included all white persons born in the United States and naturalized persons born out of the same, who have not lost their rights as such. This includes men, women, and children. Citizens are either native born or naturalized. And some of you will say, see, I'm a citizen. I was born here. But we gonna keep reading. It say native citizens may fill any office. Naturalized citizens may be elected or appointed to any office under the Constitution of the United States, except the office of President and Vice President. The Constitution provides that the citizens of each state shall be entitled to all the privileges and immunities of citizens in the several states. Now this...
Can I cut in? Go back to that president and vice president. That's letting our people know you can never be president nor vice president. It's telling you you can never run for that office and have it. So that's showing you that Obama is fake. He's not our people. Because he is of the Bush clan.
It said naturalized citizens may be elected or appointed to any office under the Constitution of the United States, except the office of President and Vice President.
Except those two offices. You can never hold those offices as a so-called African American in this country.
Which means they will not put you over them.
No.
But you will put them over you all day. They will not put you over them. They put it in their law. And we ain't finished reading. It say, the Constitution provides that the citizens of each state shall be entitled. Listen, the citizens of each state, not the federal government, each state. So they'll let you come out and do a state election, a local election. But when it comes to that general election, what happens? All of a sudden, now we got two voting methods. Pay attention, people. All of a sudden, for that vice president and presidency, now we got an electoral college and a popular vote. Do we got a popular vote in the state elections? No, it's just elections. But then those are jerry-rigged to where the Democrats need 10% more than the Republicans to win. So that's still jerry-rigged. So pay attention, people. That the citizens of each state shall be entitled, shall be entitled to all the privileges and immunities of the citizens in the several states. Article 4, Section 2.3. All natives are not citizens of the United States. I repeat, all natives are not citizens of the United States. This is what the white man said in his law about you so-called Native Americans. Even though you was here first, you Mexicans was here first, y'all Indians was here first, the white man came and took it over and said that you are not a citizen of his new country. So, but I'm going to continue on. You so-called blacks may say, well, that's not talking about us. We came over here on slave ships. Well, let's see what the white man got to say about you too.
Break it out, huh?
The descendants of the Aborigines. So if you want to say that you was here, you black and you say you was here already before the white man got here. And those of African origin are not entitled to the rights of citizens.
Read that again, huh?
Not the Negroes.
Say it again.
Not the Negroes.
The descendants, the children, so they dirty. The descendants of the Aborigines and those of African origin. So they made, I'm going to start it.
They put both of them in there.
No, I'm going to start from the top. They put just more than both of them. All natives are not citizens of the United States. They just said all natives not. All you Indians, Mexicans, Chippewas, Wachichis, whatever you say you are. They told you straight up. They just gave y'all your own section. Then it said the descendants of the Aborigines and those of African origins are not entitled to the rights of the citizens. We ain't even entitled. We broke our backs. They broke our backs to build this country.
You been brought here against your will. You ain't entitled to shit.
To nothing. Anterior to the adoption of the Constitution of the United States, each state had the right to make citizens of such persons as it pleased. See, that's what we dealing with. You're a citizen of a state because you got to pay that tax money. The Constitution does not authorize any but white persons to become citizens of the United States. And it must therefore be presumed that no one is a citizen who is not white. I'm not making this stuff up. This stuff is written down. Section 4. A citizen of the United States residing in any state of the Union is a citizen of that state.
And that's specifying that only white people are the citizens of any union. That means they can go to any state and they're considered a citizen.
Yeah,
that's right.
Simply on their ratchet skin tone. You can curse, nigga. Okay.
This is what we are. They consider us denizen. Denizen is a foreigner. Get this on camera so they can see this. They need to look this up. Denizen. Definition. A foreigner allowed certain rights in the adopted country. So that's what they gave you so-called blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans or whatever you call yourself or let them call you. They gave you certain rights to make you feel good. So when you say, our people died to vote, that's why I'm going to vote. We're wasting our time.
Our people just died because they was Negroes.
Because they went against God's laws. That's why we died.
That's why we died.
That's why we dying today. We went against God's laws. And we're gonna bring the scriptures out in just a second. But we just getting a point of reference of where we at in this whole thing and how they really look at us according to their words. Don't listen to what they say. Listen to what they write down. Because while Trump giving you a distraction over here, they over here signing executive orders and putting in laws and acts that you don't know about.
Say that again, because Trump is nothing but a
nothing.
distraction.
He's nothing but a distraction. That's why they put a TV guy to be the president. That's not serious business. That's
Peter Simpson. What is it? Peter Simpson off the cartoon. What's that family name off that cartoon? Our Family Guy.
I don't watch Family Guy.
You don't watch the Family Guy, man, but he
Peter Griffin.
Peter Griffin.
I don't watch it, but I know his name.
Peter Griffin, man. Something you can laugh at.
That's it. So we gotta not concentrate on Trump or whoever the president is. They just a figurehead. They don't run nothing, man. The real stuff is going behind the scenes. Stuff like this that you don't know about. Telling you a citizen, but go look at their paperwork. Look at the Constitution. A lot of those things are acts. They're not laws that they gave to us. The Civil Rights Act. That's not a law. That's an act. They're throwing something out to you.
To get you to shut up.
To get you to shut up. And at the same time, was turned right around to try to undo those things in which they gave.
Right. Let's make the Negroes feel like they succeeded in something.
Jeremiah 17:4.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
And thou even thyself shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to...
Start at 1. Start at 1.
The book of Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 1. The sin of Judah.
The sin of who?
The sin of Judah.
The sin of who?
The sin of Judah.
Read on.
Is written with a pen of iron and with the point of a diamond. It is graven upon the table of their heart and upon the horns of your altars.
The sin of Judah goes deep, man. The sins of Judah is the reason why we over here in this country in the first place and got to go through this fake voting democracy stuff.
That's right.
The sins of Judah, the kingdom of Judah, that's what we're representing right here over here, man.
That's right.
The kingdom of Judah. And because of that, read verse 4, because of the sins of Judah, what happened to it?
Verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall be discontinued from thine heritage.
What happened to us?
Discontinued from thine heritage. That I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever.
So because we went against our God, he discontinued our heritage. And now we got to be up under somebody else doing their heritage. Democracy come from the Greeks, man. We don't do democracy. We ain't have to vote. The Most High chose our king. We don't have to go through all that. That's made up stuff by the white man. And it's false anyway. They never go by the stuff that they push.
That's right.
They never go by, they push democracy, but they don't go by democracy. They say it's a democratic country, but it's really a capitalistic country. So they throwing smoke screens. They saying they doing this, but they really doing this, man. You gotta wash your hands. Don't listen to what they say. And because we kindle the fire in the Most High's anger, we got to go through dealing with somebody else's customs and traditions, man. But we here to tell you, thus said the Lord, we not supposed to do none of that.
That's right. And then I just be looking at it. It's not none of our customs. People got to understand it's not none of our customs. The Lord tell us to love our brother. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at their commercials, they ain't doing nothing but stabbing each other in the back, turning each other down. This is why you don't want to vote for him, because he do this and he do that. This is why you don't want to vote for him, because he do this and do that. And that's not even what we taught to do, according to the scriptures. We taught to uplift each other, not tear each other down. You know what I'm saying? We always been able to appoint great kings and great leaders in Israel. We never had that problem, because they was appointed by the Most High. So, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I'm saying? We have people doing their own slogans, turning each other down, trying to get votes. You know what I'm saying? But they basically trying to get our votes, because our votes really do count. Because the Negro vote, they can't do what they got to do in America without the Negro vote. So that's why we need to come up out of America, man.
Come up out of America because they got you voting on stuff that make you go against the Most High.
That's right.
You dealing with two wings of the same bird. If you say you're a Republican, then that means you with racist white folks that's against your people. Their policies is the type of policies that lock your people up. Their policies is the one that allow police to shoot you and get away with it. Their crafty counsel allows those things. So if you going with them on that, then you going with white Jesus, because they swear they evangelists, they swear they Christians, they swear they so political, so biblical and religious, the Bible belt and all this different stuff. But I keep my rifle and my Bible type talk. Man, the Bible don't even belong to y'all to even be carrying around. Y'all don't do nothing that the Bible say. So how are you really about the Most High God? How does this country really trust in God? What God are they trusting in? That's what you got to think about, Israel, or our so-called black people. What are the gods they worship? They not worshiping the God of this Bible, I can tell you that. So we got to come up out of that. And if you say you're a Democrat, oh my goodness, they even worse than the Republicans. Because to release the Republicans will be straight to your face and be some racist. And at least I'll be like, well, that's what we supposed to do anyway, be for your people. I ain't really even mad at you. But these Democrats push this homosexuality, abortions, women over the man, all this different crap that they pushing. They worse. Because the Most High God ain't dealing with no homosexuality. I seen on the thing that said, the first openly gay governor. Now I'm going to tell you, for me, as an Israelite man, don't none of this stuff got nothing to do with me. Democrat, Republican, Independent, anything that got something to do with the subjects that these people dealing with in this country has absolutely nothing to do with me. Neither do anybody that's running for any office represent me in any kind of way. Because an Israelite would never even run for one of these offices because he already knows his futures. Because of this. Give me Deuteronomy 17 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17, verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
One from who?
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
No, Hillary Clinton.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
No, Bill Clinton.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
No, brother, I got to vote for Obama.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
And for our good Coon and brothers, I got to vote for Trump.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
The Lord said, one from among thy brethren. He wasn't even just talking about us. He talking about all the nations.
That's right.
Why would you put somebody who's not your brethren over you in the first place? That's called oppression. If you want to be oppressed, you allow somebody else to be over you. The Most High God is going to set the king over us. We ain't got to vote on it.
That's right.
We ain't got a choice on it. He going to handle all that for us. Like we know better what we need. He know better what we need than we do.
That's right.
He going to set the king over us, man. So we ain't got to go to no polling stations. We ain't got to register to vote with the Most High. Our vote already cast. If you coming to do the Lord's work, you already know who you rolling with.
And bro, this is when I knew that voting. It was wicked and it's systematic, man. It's all about a system. You in a system. Me and my wife, we went to go vote. And I went up to the school over there in my neighborhood to go vote. But we thinking, well, we just going to go vote. You know what I'm saying? We could go at the same place and vote. They wouldn't let her vote where I voted at because her name in the system was in Urban. Yeah. And I was in Oak Cliff. So since her name was in Urban, she would have to drive all the way to Urban to go vote. You know what I'm saying? So it's all ran about a system, certain locations. This location gets so much for how many votes they get, how many Negroes they get to vote in Oak Cliff. This, you know what I'm saying? How many people, you know what I'm saying? You get paid for this. They all get paid, man. Off of what we do. And we stay broke in their system. So why not come back to the Most High law? Because we have nothing here.
Revelation 19 and 16.
The book of Revelations, chapter 19, verse 16.
The vote is already cast for an Israelite, man. Colin Allwright ain't gonna do it. Whoever else out there who's so-called black ain't gonna do it. Because they in the wrong system. Read that.
The book of Revelations, chapter 19, verse 16. And he had on his vesture and on his thigh a name written, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
So my vote already cast. The Most High vote already cast. He put in the candidate who he feels is fit to lead his people.
That's right.
We don't have to go listen to these politicians and all that garbage that they spew. It's a waste of time.
You ain't got to do no bubbling in.
None of that. No bubbling in, no hanging chats, no computer glitches, none of that. You ain't got to worry about the Supreme Court, have to do a recount or none of that. No popular vote, no electoral colleges.
When the Most High bubbled his in, everybody else bubbled in.
Yes, Lord. Yeah, that's what the Lord said.
That's what the Lord said.
All right, yeah, I got that. So we ain't got to do all that, man.
That's right.
So give me Proverbs 3 and 31 now. But you know the reason why we go do it? Because we want to do anything that our oppressor do. If he voting, we want to vote. If he jump off the bridge, we want to jump off the bridge too. You know what I'm saying? That's what our problem is. We got something for that. We got a remedy for that. What did the Most High say about that?
The book of Proverbs chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor.
What did the Most High say?
Envy thou not the oppressor.
Envy thou not the oppressor, man. That white man that's sitting over you, You envying him, you want to go do the same things he do. Want to run for office, want to vote. You want to live in the same neighborhoods with him. Want your kids to go to school with his kids.
That's right.
I want to go to Harvard. You know what I'm saying? You got black colleges too. We got our stuff too. What about our stuff? Why are you envying the oppressor? How about hype up our stuff? We got black restaurants. You know what I'm saying? We got black schools.
Hey, man, when they ate black tape the other day, man.
We're recording now. We got our own stuff, man. We need to start supporting. But our people is too quick to run out there to go envy the oppressor. If the oppressor got something shiny and new, they want to have it too. That's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
Raise up your stuff. They were so proud about Wakanda and Black Panther. But who made that movie? The white man made the movie. It was black people in it, but who made that $1 billion off that movie? We want to be like the oppressor. How about we make our own superhero?
That's right.
And support that. Black Panther was already made by a white man and his company. How about we have our own stuff? What about Black Lightning? Anybody support? Anybody watch Black Lightning? Oh, they don't give a damn about Black Lightning.
Oh, what, on Antenna TV?
Oh,
How about
yeah.
Black Lightning?
They don't care about Black Lightning. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that ain't good enough. The white man ain't touched that.
Yeah, Black Lightning.
Come on, man.
That's on Bounce TV, you know.
WB. Yeah. It's on the WB. Nah, they ain't on NBC, so I ain't gonna watch that.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on, man. We gotta come on and support our stuff, support our people, support our God and what He set forth for us. That's what you need to support. Support the God of Israel. Support the God of the Bible. Support the one Creator. That's what you need to support.
That's right.
But they don't want to do that. Give me Isaiah 30 and 11.
I'm going to finish 30.
Oh, yeah, finish it up.
The book of Proverbs chapter 33, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Don't choose what?
And choose none of his ways.
We want to do Christmas.
And choose none of his ways.
Oh, I got to vote. My people voted.
And choose none of his ways.
The Lord said choose none of his ways. You should pay attention to what the Most High said.
That's what he said.
Choose none of his ways, because none of his ways is right. The way that thing thinks is not right. It's not conducive to how the Most High wants us to think. They own some other stuff. Why you think they hold nuclear bombs and we're not? We was just chilling. Jake the plain man. We just want to chill, have fun, play some dominoes, barbecue, eat, laugh, joke. They wants to take over the world. It's a different way of thinking, people. Somebody is plotting on you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. We're chilling. So all we want to do is chill. They're plotting, strategizing, and crafty counseling.
That's right.
And all we want to do is chill and have a good time and go out on Friday, break the Sabbath. Because we're in a delusion. And it starts right here, in this wicked-ass country. That American dream, which is false. Look up the American dream, see where it started at. See the whole concept behind the American dream. Go to Hollywood, see what Hollywood means. See what they doing in Hollywood. It's all a facade. Ain't no American dream for us. Neither should you want. You got that from me out?
The book of, you want me to start at 9?
If it sounds good.
It sounds good. The book of Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. That this is a rebellious people.
What did the Lord say?
That this is a rebellious people.
No, you tell them not to vote, they gonna say, I got to do it anyway.
That this is a rebellious people.
Read on.
Lying children. Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They won't do what?
That will not hear the law of the Lord.
Why? Because they too busy hearing the law of a white man.
That's right.
Oh, homosexuality is all right. Yeah. Well, what's wrong with you, brother? You against the gays? You're damn right. You're damn right I'm against it. I am against it. So ain't nothing wrong with me.
Come on.
It's something wrong with y'all.
Come on.
If we supporting what the Most High say, and what common sense say, and what nature say, how are we the one wrong?
That's right.
Because of this country. And if you listening to this country, you trusting in this country, you don't trust in the Lord. Read on.
Which say to the seers, see not.
What they say to the seers?
See not.
No, don't see that we ain't doing what the Lord said do? No, don't look on that. Let that be. You can't judge me. Well, I'm not trying to judge you. I'm just trying to tell you what the Lord said. Read on.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't tell me what thus saith the Lord say. Speak to me like Joel Osteen. Oh, brother, you know the Lord loves everybody. He hates the sin, not the sinner. No, they want us to lie to him. We can't do that. This is the truth we dealing with. Read on.
And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to tell the truth. And I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't worried about Joel Osteen because I ain't never listened to a word Joel Osteen had to say. So that Negro couldn't deceive me or whatever he is.
He's a slithery snake.
He's a slithery snake. You got some of our people, but I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying, our brothers out here lying to brothers. We out here lying, we out here pushing lies, man, to each other, man. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Even when the Most High said prophets out here with the correct way to read it and reach your brothers with this and the knowledge with this Bible, you still hide stuff from people so you can have rulership over them.
And then if a brother say something that go contrary to your doctrine and they filled with wickedness, no, how about you're lying and got a lying tongue, you're filled with wickedness.
And humble yourself and accept the truth.
But it's hard for them to do that when you puffed up.
Yeah.
You got to unpuff yourself from all this knowledge that you got,
that's
brother.
Right. So we gonna stop.
Take some of it off your chest.
Yeah, we know Osteen wicked, but we gonna talk. We also want to let you know about some of these wolves and sheep clothing that in Israel.
Didn't they say they were lying children?
That's right.
It's talking about Israel.
That's right.
When somebody's saying that a word means something that it does not, and then somebody say the correct meaning, and you say that brother has a demonic spirit. Pay attention, Israel.
They say lying children that will not hear the law of the Lord. They won't hear it.
Don means dark. I'm not letting that go.
Come on, man.
Don means dark.
Real talk.
This started a civil war in Europe. I mean, scratch that logic. This would start, that's going to happen. But this would start a civil war in Israel. Stuff like that. Because brothers get pissed off about that. You finna tell me dawn means dark and I can look it up in the English and the Hebrew and then tell me the sunrise?
That's right.
So I got a demonic spirit because I know how to read.
Yeah. The beginning of the day is wrong.
Yeah. Come on, man. But that's
wrong.
all right. Because we're going to keep reading these scriptures.
That's right.
We're going to keep reading these scriptures. And it's going to roll right into this, Israel. Don't listen to man. Don't listen to white man. Don't listen to black man.
He said also, don't trust your own thoughts.
Oh, did you hear that? We cover that later.
Yeah.
We gonna pay that. It say, speak unto us smooth things and prophesy deceits. Get ye out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression.
What do they do?
And trust in oppression.
When you envy in your oppression, you doing what?
And perverseness, and stay
thereon. Trust in the oppression.
And trust in oppression.
When you trusting in democracy, thinking your vote count, you're doing what?
And trusting in your oppression.
When you think that the President of the United States is going to do something for you, what are you doing?
And trust in oppression.
You trusting in oppression, man. And the Most High told us in Proverbs 3:31, envy thou not the oppressor. Oppressor. Oppression. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
That's right.
That's what we dealing with, man. Our people trusting in that oppression called democracy, this old United States. We got to stop trusting in this thing, man. Because please, somebody tell me, I've been asking, when has the white man stopped acting like the white man? They act like it's a gap from the time Martin Luther King got shot to when we got to the 90s, the white man just stopped doing whatever wicked stuff he was doing. And then all of a sudden it's a resurgence of the white man being evil again. The only difference is we didn't have cell phones back in the 80s and 90s. They was openly doing stuff to us from the 60s, 70s, mid-70s on back. They didn't care if you had if it could have been a camera or not. It didn't matter. They was openly being racist. They took a period where they tried to go undercover a little bit. But these phones and these cameras, Rodney King started it off. Got him on camera, police beating him. Oh, they ain't beat him. You don't know what you seen. We looking at the video type stuff. Now we here today, flash forward to today. It's so much stuff on camera, it's overwhelming. I can't watch it. It's overwhelming. It ain't no 1 or 2 black men getting killed. It's so many, it's innumerable. But we trusting in this oppression. We trusting in the same people that's doing this, that took us into slavery, that's filling the penitentiaries up with us, that put the drugs and the guns in our community, that help manifest the drugs in our community, the gangs in our community. This is what we trusted in. But they trick you with 2 wings of the same bird. Vote for the Democrats. Vote for the Republicans. And if you don't vote, how could you say something if nothing changes? Because I don't have to, because I can see the history. You can already tell what's going to happen. You already know in 8 years they're going to get a Democratic president. You already know in 2 years, at the midterm, they're going to switch one house to the other one. You know, 2 years after that, one party going to have complete control of the Congress. And the president ain't going to be able to do nothing. He's going to be a lame duck. You can pretty much look at and see what's going to happen. Because the same stuff happened over and over and over. You don't have to vote. Because they're going to put whatever they want in place because they want to.
Can I let me back you with the scripture?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to break it out. You can break it down. The book of Ecclesiastes, this is coming out the Apocrypha.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 12, verse 10. I'm going to start at 10.
Oh, yeah, I already know that.
It says, never trust thine enemy.
What did the Lord say?
Never trust thine enemy.
No, the white man is okay.
Never trust thine enemy.
Never trust thine enemy. And in Deuteronomy 28 and 48, he told you who your enemy was. That's and in 68, he told you who your enemy was.
That's right.
And the Lord said, never do what? Never
trust thine enemy.
No, sometimes you can trust him.
Never trust thine enemy.
No, but he ain't did nothing personally.
Never trust thine enemy.
He said, never trust thine enemy. But see, you got to be aware enough to know that that's your enemy.
That's right.
See, if you under the cloak and the imagination of the United States and think we all equal and we all free and we're brothers and God loves everybody and white Jesus and the cross and all this garbage, then you're not going to know who your enemies are.
That's right.
You think everybody your friends. You think everybody your family. No, they're not doing anything to me. But you're not thinking about the systematic destruction that they putting on our people every day when they in our neighborhoods, taking all our money out, selling you crap, selling you this hair. Like they the only ones can put a washateria in the hood. Like they the only ones can have a donut shop in the hood. Like they the only ones can have a nail shop in the hood. And they take all our money and they send it back to their home. And they study sucking the money out of our neighborhoods, but we study giving it to them. And neither will we stand up for ourselves or put our foot down and say, we ain't doing it no more. Because why? Because our people trust in the oppression of this country.
That's right. I got some more on that though. It says, for like as the iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself.
What did the white man do?
Though he humble himself.
Oh, brother, no. I don't have any problem with you. I never called anyone a nigger. No, I don't say the N-word.
Vote for me.
I don't know. I don't say nigger.
Hey.
You just said it.
I have 6 black friends. 6 of them.
My granddaughter's black.
Yeah.
I bet you knew you got a couple granddaughter's black. We not playing with these people, man.
Real talk.
They put, what they say?
Though he humble himself.
Yeah, the white man come just like they did when they came over here. When they came to get us, they sent missionaries and they acted nice.
That's right.
And then what?
Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
No, I'm not a threat. No, I'm not a threat. This is what they do. No, words smoother than butter.
That's right.
The whole time war in his heart. He's a vicious animal. This creature we dealing with is a vicious animal. They go for blood. They go for your neck. But they cowards though. They only go after the weak like a real good predator. You notice predators don't usually go after strong animals. They go after babies and they go after weaker animals.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That they can't get away from and they can't fend for themselves. That's what the white man do. He's a predator. He's a wolf.
That's right.
And When you put your guard down and he got you thinking that y'all friends, that's when he gonna take you out. And if you look at a lot of these videos where the white man is doing ignorant stuff or the white woman is doing ignorant stuff to our people, it's like those people know what black people to mess with. Because there's other videos where they mess with the wrong black person and they got laid out on the concrete and slid across the floor.
Slid across the floor.
So, yeah.
You just stringy hair for something. But I'm going to skip down to 12 real quick, and then it says, send him not by thee.
What did the Lord say?
Send him not by thee.
Oh, but my best friend's white.
Send him not by thee.
But I got a black girlfriend.
Send him not by thee.
Send him not by thee.
Least when he hath overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
That's what he want to do, man. That's what he did. Not want to do. That's what he did in every country on this planet that we was at, man.
That's right.
He came and took everything. He got nerves to take this nation, this country, and then say the people that was here first ain't citizens.
That's right. This is what you just brought out.
Boy, that bug is crafty, man. We got to come up out of this. I'm not even blaming him. I'm blaming us. That's the beauty of knowing the truth. I'm not blaming the beast. I'm not blaming the base thing that the Most High put over us. I'm blaming us. Because we better than this. We better than that. We got to stand up. He can't do nothing to us if we do what we supposed to do.
That's right, come.
Give me that out of Judah. 5:20.
Judas 5 and 20.
Mm-hmm. I think I got it right
The
here.
book of Judas, chapter 5, verse 20.
He's finna show you that it's us that got to do wrong.
This is about the book of Apocrypha. This is out the Apocrypha. We stole the book out of King James Version. The book of Judas, chapter 5, verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if thou by any error if there be any error in this people, and thy sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
So if there's any error in us, then they will have the ability to come up against us, and it'll be our ruin. Read on.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by. Least their Lord defend them.
Least their Lord what?
Least their Lord defend them, and their God be for them.
If there's no sin in our nation, the Most High God is going to defend us. They know this.
That's right.
That's why they did and do everything in their power to try to keep us unclean to our God, unworthy to our God, keeping us in sin, keeping our women, making us whore our women out, putting us in conditions that they know, that everybody on the world knows, that if you put people in poverty conditions, how they gonna act? It don't matter if you white, black, Mexican, Chinese, the ghetto is the same everywhere.
That's
if
right.
there ain't no money in it.
That's right.
You're gonna have thieves, you're gonna have murderers, you're gonna have rapists, you're gonna have drug dealers. Single parents.
And that lets you know that it's a format and it's a chain.
Exactly.
Because this is not just one ghetto in Texas has this problem. This is ghettos all across America have the same problem, the same thing that he just said: drugs, single parent homes, prostitution. You know what I'm saying? Grandmothers raising children. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have all type of things, and this is the same pattern and everything. Food stamps, welfare, there's Section 8. You know what I'm saying? This is Negroes all across America, man.
Crafty counsel. That's what we dealing with. Let me get Deuteronomy 28 and 29. Like, let's pull the curse out of the scriptures.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday, as the blind gropeth in darkness. And thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. And thou shalt be only oppressed and spoiled evermore. And no man shall save thee.
What did the Lord say?
And no man shall save thee.
What did the Lord say?
And no man shall save
and no man shall save thee. We gonna grope in the noonday. You got eyes, you can see, but you still can't see. I remember when I was blind. I voted for Obama. That's when you know you was blind. If you clearly can say, I voted for Obama, you can clearly say you was blind. And I can say that. Groping in the noonday. Groping in the noonday trying to figure out who you are. Trying to figure out what's our purpose here. That's groping in the noonday. You can see in the noonday it's light. But he's talking about that penile gland being covered up, that third eye. He got to open that up. Because he cursed us on not being able to see. And a lot of our brothers and sisters can't see. Groping in the noonday. And it say, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways. I can personally testify. I'm a businessman and have been trying to make business work. But it's hard for it to work when you got curses on you and your people. And them curses is strong. And then you watch these other nations working together.
It say, thou shalt not prosper in any ways. Negroes been voting since when? When did we get it? 1960? Yeah. And the projects is still what?
It's still
projects. And Negroes are still what?
The niggas.
So, I mean, it says, like, basically the Most High told us, no matter how many times we go vote, it still wasn't going to mean nothing.
Because what else he say at the end of that?
He say, and thou shalt be only oppressed.
Ain't that one of the things we talking about when we talking about this election system?
That's right.
And what else?
And spoiled evermore.
So everything taken from us. We getting spoiled every day in the hood because we ain't making no money in the hood because we giving it away.
That's all we do.
And what else he say?
And no man shall save
So
thee.
while you running out there to go vote thinking this Donald Trump, Obama, or whoever gonna help you or save you, what did the Most High say?
And no man shall save
None
thee.
of these people gonna be able to save you.
I could just imagine how many Negroes had tickets and went to go vote and got pulled over leaving the vote office and went to jail that day. Just think about it, man. It's all a setup. You know it was at least one Negro went to jail after got with a voter stick on.
With his little I voted sticker. In the little sticker. Happy in the mother. But I voted though. You voted for the same system they got you in jail.
Right there with this sticker on in the holder sticker.
The same democratic system you voted in, it's the same system that got you locked up.
That's right. That's
man,
right.
We can't make this stuff up. Give me Lamentations 4:17, huh? We can't make this stuff up, man. It's what the Lord told the Israelites. As for you other people, you can do what you want to do.
The book of Lamentations?
Yeah. He's telling us all throughout these scriptures, trying to deal with somebody else is not going to work for you, Israel.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Man, come on. It can't be no clearer than that. In our watching, we watching for a nation. How the nation that took you is going to be the nation that saves you. That's foolish. It's really insanity. Really, it's insanity. When you think about it. Just think about it. I go vote. Right? I vote in a oppressor. Or I don't vote in an oppressor. Whatever you're doing, you're in the system doing something, thinking you're doing something. And then they put that oppressor over me. And they continue the same oppression that was happening to me before, which is the reason why I went and voted in the first place. And then after 4 to 8 years, they run the same game, and then the other side win. So whatever side you voted for, you're going to lose the next time. You can pretty much guarantee that. Because the other side, you done got so mad that you need change. What was it with Obama? Change.
He's black.
No, what was his slogan?
He's a color.
Change, something about change.
Oh, man.
You know, man.
I thought his slogan was, since they won't let the niggas leave, let the homosexuals leave. Let's do it homosexually then.
As for us, our eyes have as yet failed for our vain help. That is vain help, thinking that, what's the governor of this country? Of this state? Greg Abbott. That's vain help, thinking Greg Abbott.
Get started on him.
Man, I get started on this cripple ass. Greg Abbott is not going to help you. I can promise you that. Greg Abbott is against you. You know what I'm saying? And every white governor of this Texas state is going to be against you. Guarantee that. It's part of the union, ain't it?
Let me finish that. Let me
Bring it
finish
out.
It say 18. They hunt our steps.
They do what?
They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets.
And what the police do?
They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
Keep reading.
Our prosecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven.
Mm-hmm.
They pursue us upon the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
They lay wait for us in the wilderness. They breathe of our nostrils. The anointing of the Lord was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen.
And that's what's going on now. We living amongst these heathens.
Among the who?
The heathens.
I thought it was Esau.
We gonna say that.
Among the heathen.
We among the heathens. We know that for damn sure.
That's right. Among the heathen nations.
So, if you trusted in this country, good old America.
Oh, good old America.
Good old United States. You trusted in this country. You looking for vain help. And we got to come up off of that, man. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 5.
17 and 5?
Mm-hmm.
17. Okay, 17.
Mm-hmm.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus said the Lord, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departeth from the Lord.
So, if you ain't about the Lord, and you trusting in this election system, in this country, in this political system, you cursing yourself, man. You cursing yourself by doing that. Because if you trusting in this country, you cannot be listening to what the Most High God say. Because if you hear a black of America that's proud of this country, proudly serving this country, if you hear how he talk about this country, this is the greatest country in the world. How?
Super cool done come.
Yeah. How is it the greatest country in the world? All I see is a bunch of murderers. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bigging up murderers. They not murdering for me. Brother, they're fighting for your right to vote. What? You fighting for my right to vote. My brother went to Iraq. I seen a commercial where this lady, husband got killed in Iraq, right? And she said, my husband went to Iraq so that they can vote. And he died, and they brought him back here on the voting day. And I'm like,
What the hell?
your husband is fighting with a country that invaded another country, forced a democratic system upon them. They wasn't doing that. They wasn't voting. None of us was voting. We got hierarchy. We got levels to our stuff. We got elders. We don't have to vote on nothing. They don't have to vote on nothing. But the white man come force his democratic system down their throat.
Yeah, that's just to empower each person.
Yeah.
When we have order in Israel, they try to empower every person. Well, you don't have to listen to him.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to him.
No, but you're a strong woman. You're a strong woman.
Who they gonna listen to?
You don't have to listen to your elder.
No.
It's you're younger. You're younger. You're more youthful. You know more.
You have more to bring to the table.
Yeah. I like it.
But this is what they do in their elections. Even over here. If you look at other places, you'll see how they work over here. So they get the vote, right? But who they gonna vote on? 2 American-friendly politicians. Let one that don't be friendly to America see if he get the run. And see if he win. What they go over there and implement the democratic system for if they gonna let somebody who gonna go against it win. They not gonna do that. That's another white supremacy system that they put in. They come conquer you and they implement their system, man. That Greek system. Give me 17 and 7.
17. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 7. Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, and whose hope is in it, and whose hope the Lord is. For he shall be as a tree planted by the water, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river, and shall not see when heat cometh.
That's all I wanted. I wanted 7.
Okay.
Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord, and whose hope the Lord is. That's who I'm trusting in. He told you, don't trust in no man. 2 verses up. Cursed is the man that trusted in man.
That's right.
But blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord.
That's right.
Israel, that's who we supposed to be trusting in. Trust in the Most High God. That's where you need to put all your trust in. He told you, ain't no man gonna save you. So every time you think that a bishop can save you, every time you think a captain can save you, a president, a governor, a mayor, or any of these people that put themselves in a position of power, which we have that going on, it is order. But if you trusted in that man as if he won't lead you astray, then you cursing yourself.
That's right.
Because the Most High God is never going to lead you astray if you follow him like he said to follow him. Give me Proverbs 3 and 5. We're going to round it off with this. Because we could just read this scripture and just leave it at that if we wanted to. We ain't got to go through no class. You can just leave it at this, and you can do it or not. But as for me, I'm going to do this.
The book of Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
What did the Most High God say?
Trust in the Lord with all thine heart.
Mm-hmm.
And lean not unto thine own understanding.
Mm-hmm.
In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path.
In all thy ways acknowledge the Most High God, and he gonna direct your path.
That's right.
You ain't got to think. You ain't got to stress. You ain't got to worry. You just trust in him and lean on him, and he gonna direct your path, man. I can testify to that for myself.
That's right.
So we gonna leave you with that. Don't worry about voting. Don't worry about none of that. Worry about trusting in the Most High God, man, and keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments. Let's end it with Ecclesiastes.
Yeah, man. That's one of my faves. The book of Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Fear God.
What?
Fear God.
No. Do what?
And fear God.
Fear the Most High God. Because he the one got all the power.
That's right.
Don't fear man.
That's right.
Don't fear Trump.
That's right.
Don't fear the brother next door.
That's right.
Fear God, the Most High God.
That's right.
Read on.
And keep his commandments.
And do what?
And keep his commandments.
And do what he told us to do. Be obedient to what he told us to do. Not what man tell you to do, people.
That's right.
Don't listen. Don't trust in man. I don't care who it is.
That's right.
You can't even trust your father if he ain't telling you the truth.
That's right.
So how you going to trust another man that is not even your father and he telling you lies?
That's right.
And this is how bad it gets. You know he done lied to you. And you still stay there because he got a mental hold on you because you're not trusting in the Most High God. When you trust in the Most High God, you will tear yourself, rip yourself from that wickedness that they push.
That's right.
And stand on your own like brothers is doing and teach the word of God the way it's supposed to be taught. Or at least do the word of God the way he say do it.
Right.
Don't let no man tell you what to do. Don't let no man run you. Not no man in these camps. Not no man who say ain't the truth. Trust in the Most High God, man. Because man will steer you wrong every single time, and that's what's going on in Israel right now.
That's right.
But we going to stand up for our God, and I don't care what no so-called Israelite, bishop, captain, or anybody got to say.
That's right.
Because if you lying, then you are a liar.
That's right.
If you don't know, you don't know. But you need to step down from being puffed up on teaching stuff that's not true.
That's right.
So we gonna stand up. I don't care how nobody feel about it. I don't care what your comments is. I don't care nothing. I only care about what the Most High God thinks and feels.
That's right.
So with that, we're gonna leave you with that.
For this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be.
Read that part again.
For God shall bring every work into judgment.
So God gonna bring every work into judgment. So if you want to get mad at brothers for bringing out the truth, out the Bible, and you've been teaching lies, then the Most High gonna deal with you. We ain't got to deal with you. The Most High gonna deal with you.
Right. With every secret thing.
With every secret thing. So why the Negroes up here acting like they more holier than thou and righteous and sitting on top of the hill like they perfect? I ain't got to know what you did, but I know you're a man.
That's right.
And I know the Lord said don't trust you. Because every man got something secret.
That's right.
So while these men are puffed up,
that's right,
acting like they ain't got no secret thing, none of the ones that have the worst secret things, man. When you getting all angry because somebody go against your doctrine. If you so big and you so this and that, why are you worried about it?
That's right.
Let that brother be. He's an individualite. them be.
Let it be individual.
Let them be an individual. Like, why you mad because they don't want to be with you?
That's right.
Huh? Oh, because they gonna tell you every secret thing.
That's what it be.
So that's what's happening.
They gonna reveal
every secret thing.
Whether it be good or bad.
Exactly, and we're gonna leave with that. It's time for Christ out. All praise to the Most High God, man.
All praise.
Shalom.